This is a question from Alex, asking what would happen if a 15-point earthquake occurred in America, say, in New York. What about 0 or 25? Essentially, a 25 magnitude earthquake would destroy the sun. If that happened, New York would certainly not survive. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Richter scale, which has technically been replaced by the moment magnitude scale, measures the strength of an earthquake. Usually we hear about earthquakes rated from 3 to 9, and many probably think that 10 is the upper limit of the scale, while 0 is the lower. In fact, the scale has neither top nor bottom, but even if 10 is not the top, it could be considered as such. An earthquake of 9 magnitude is noticeably altering the Earth's rotation. 2 earthquakes of 9 magnitude or higher this century changed the length of days by a small but measurable fraction of a second. To achieve a magnitude of 10, a fault line of 32,000 kilometers is needed, and for an 11 magnitude earthquake, a fault that spans half the globe is required. An earthquake of 15 magnitude will be 1,000,000 times more powerful and will release enough energy to evaporate all the water on Earth. Although in this case, we could be reassured knowing that the earthquake would not cause a tsunami. If we go even further, an earthquake of 18 points will release almost 10 to the 32nd degree of joules of energy, which is roughly equivalent to the gravitational binding energy of the Earth. In other words, the Death Star would cause an earthquake of 18 magnitude on Alderaan. Theoretically, one could talk about a more powerful earthquake on Earth, but in practice, it would simply mean that the expanding cloud of space debris would move faster and hotter. The Sun, with its higher gravitational binding energy, could cause an earthquake of up to 24 magnitude, equivalent to the energy released if all of Jupiter's volume were packed with hydrogen bombs and detonated simultaneously. The most powerful earthquakes known in the universe, occurring in super-strong neutron stars, have approximately the same power. An earthquake of 25 magnitude would explode the sun. But let's return to less destructive things. Is there an earthquake with a magnitude of 0? Yes. In fact, the scale goes below 0. Let's consider some low-magnitude earthquakes and describe how they might manifest in your home. An earthquake of magnitude 1 releases the same energy as dropping a partially loaded cement truck from a height of 10 meters onto the street in front of your house. An earthquake of 0 magnitude is like the Dallas Cowboys football team crashing into your neighbor's side at full speed. An earthquake of -1 magnitude can be compared to a football player crashing into a tree in your yard. A cat that falls from a dresser will have a power of -2 points, while a cat that knocks your mobile phone off the nightstand will have -3 points. Power. -4 is like a coin falling from a dog. -5 is like pressing a key on an IBM mechanical keyboard. -6 is like pressing a key on a light keyboard. -7 is like a feather falling to the ground. A tiny grain of sand falling onto a heap at the bottom of a miniature hourglass corresponds to an earthquake of 8 magnitude. And let's descend to -15. It's like a little cloud of dust settling on a table. Sometimes it's nice not to destroy the world at least once.